Welcome everybody to Chase the Smoke. I'm Chase Urbanski. Today it's all about the steaks. SCA competition, steak competition, let's do it. As I said, it's all about the steaks today. Gonna teach you guys the ins and outs of what to do in your steak competition. Let's get to cooking. I'm gonna show you guys a few basic things that you're gonna definitely need at the comps. These are my seasonings. They're actually wrapped up in gloves for sanitary reasons. That way I can pull it off a little bit easier and not get them as dirty. Another one here as well. Pull it off, throw the glove away. I would recommend a Jacquard. Helps tenderize the meat. ThermPro. I think these work just as well as the ThermoPro. Basic knife. Got this at Smart & Final. Your grill grate spatula. Butcher twine. Definitely gonna need that. Some of the steaks they give you fall apart. This is gonna help you hold them together. Temperature gun. It's gonna let you know how hot the grates are. This is the weight. I have it wrapped up in foil. This is about 1.2 pounds. They have iron ones that go anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds. Heat gloves. You're gonna put regular gloves over the top of this so you don't get them as dirty. As you can see, I don't really follow that. I use a Thermodot. This is what you use in between when you're trying to get your temperature up to the right temperature you need in the steak. This is the Thermostick, which is gonna help me with my time, usually a minute and 30 seconds. Small spatula, while I'm pulling the steaks off the grill grates. Regular gloves, food gloves, you can get them anywhere. Little Weber aluminum tin, melt your butter. Then you have your brush your steak with it. Definitely gonna need some good scissors. You don't want to turn in the steaks with the butcher twine left on it. Automatic disqualification. This is a thumb grinder, so you can put your special seasonings you want and to impress the judges with. Grind them down so they're not fine, they're not all chunky inside their mouth. I use a spray. You can use any type of spray you like, but I just like the avocado spray. For me, I prefer the Royal Oak charcoal briquettes, but you're free to use whatever you'd like. These are the grill grates I prefer for my Weber. Weber Kettle does sell half round moons that you can insert on your grill, and they fit exactly on the grill. Here we'll be using Royal Oak. I usually use around 65 pieces or so, or about a half a canister full of charcoal. I feel that this really gives me a good temperature, solid temperature of what I'm looking for. Next I'll be trimming up the steak, getting all extra fat off the steak. That way a judge doesn't bite into it. Then you're going to want to wrap it in some butcher twine so it helps keep that medallion style shape. I like to cut 2 pieces here, one for the top, one for the bottom. Tie a double knot, that way it doesn't unravel on you. Make sure you cut off those extra ends so they don't burn in the fire. Next we'll be applying our seasoning. You definitely want to get a good coat of this on there. The judge is only going to take a really small piece of this meat, so as much seasoning as you can pack on this, do it. Also, what I like to use is a sweet rub. Not a lot of people like to use a sweet rub because they're afraid it's going to burn. I don't know, I prefer it, and I just love how the flavors collide together. Now I'd like to take this time to give a shout out to Milo's Meat Shop here in Gilroy. Awesome, great shop. Tons of meat to choose from. Tri-tip, brisket, ribs, Wagyu, you name it, he's got it. Go check him out here local in Gilroy off of 10th Street. He'll hook you up. I try and keep all the coals on one side. That way I have a cooler side on one part of the grill. Also, you want to set your butter on so that way it starts to melt. Once you hit about 450, 500 degrees, you're ready to rock. Also, you want to make sure and keep your grates clean. I also apply avocado oil. I feel it's one of the best oils out there to use. Then you're going to want to place your steak on there a little bit crooked. After a minute and 30 seconds, timer goes off. Now it's time to rotate. Flip her over. See how the marks turned out. Beautiful. After the last timer goes off, get your spatula, pull her up. You're going to end up setting her off to the side. That way her internal temp can come up to 135 degrees. After internal temperature hits about 135, she's ready to take off. You might want to make up a little foil boat, that's what I did, so it can slowly come down in heat. Next, you're going to want to get your kitchen shears and make sure you cut off those ties. Next, place the steak in front of you how you want it to sit for the judges. Awesome cook. If you like this video, please subscribe or leave comments down below. I personally would love to hear them, and I'm sure our community would love to hear them to see what else we can improve on in these next videos. Catch you at the next cook. We'll see you next time. Thanks.